In my search for the weirdest and gruesome and not safe for work rabbit holes that exist on YouTube, the kind that sends you down a search bar tube that has many twists and turns and hard edges that will knock you out silly. We have 3 more videos today that I have discovered, and I'm going to go through each and every one of them. Some of them may have a volume warning, others may just be too flashy, so people with epilepsy, please proceed with caution. And others are gruesome and absolutely unsettling and disturbing. Therefore, if you have a weak stomach, do not watch. Even though I have to censor everything, there's still that small minority group that can't stand looking at bloody pixel-bladed objects. So, this is 3 more videos found in rabbit holes. For those of you wondering why I censored this heavily, the reasons are completely obvious. What is shown in the video is this supposed villain is actually some dude's penis. Yeah, not even kidding. He took the time out of his day to take a ballpoint pen and draw 2 evil eyes on the top of his dick and have it slide out of his foreskin. I'm not even joking, that is the video. Though the title would make you think it's something different, and the thumbnail is pretty obvious. This is some X-rated shit, and it has no age restrictions, meaning anybody could access this. This is what happens when you go deep enough into YouTube's rabbit holes. You find shit like this.
Ricordate, bambini, di lasciare sempre una cookie stupro a garantire la vittima a una piacevole giornata.
Sometimes I rip my clasper from raping too hard.
Come funziona?
Fantastic!
Well, that's really cringe. This is a great example of being bored alone in the house when the power goes out for a little while and you just realized you have 2 Street Shark action figures. And you decide to make a weird PSA out of it. How is this a PSA? This isn't raising awareness for anything. And of all the fucking things you can think of, shark rape. This leaves me with so many conflicting emotions that I can't make head or tails of how I'm exactly feeling. What he probably thought was viral material in his head is just something that is so fucking stupid that you have to fall into a literal rabbit hole to find it. There you go. That's my synopsis. I can't analyze this any more than what it is.
What is that?
It's art.
Oh, that's what they call it.
Okay, in that last video that I showed with the shark PSA or whatever, when I said I couldn't make head or tails out of it, I take that back. This is something I can't make head or tails out of. At least I can understand the stupidity of the shark rape PSA. This, I have no fucking clue what the hell is going on, nor what the goal was for this video. A girl making a really weird beeping noise, and I censored it in a way where you can't see it, but there's a girl off to her left-hand side on her side, taking a shit, while the other one's just smearing what looks like fucking barbecue sauce, whipped cream, and a piece of chocolate cake. I don't fucking know. What was the end goal here? And just when you think this video couldn't get any more confusing, y'all gotta read the description. The world is fucked up. This up-and-coming generation knows nothing of the struggles our forefathers have faced. They are a bunch of privileged and undeserving youth. This video is meant as a call to all of those seeking more from our lives than just the meaningless abyss that is our daily lives. The girl taking center stage represents the mindlessness of the youth. We cling to this idea that life is little more than hitting a like button, and we are spoon-fed information from the media. This is all a ploy to turn us into mindless beings that wander around with no cause to all our own. The youth is being deconstructed. She sits there by choice, subjecting herself to this form of degradation. She actually finds joy in this treatment, but there is no joy to be found in this forced humiliation. The items in each video each hold a powerful meaning that were carefully selected. The grape jelly and peanut butter work in tandem to show the childhood of these privileged youths. A simple PB&J bridges the gaps from the crustless and woefully carefree days. The chocolate frosting addresses this issue of privilege. I cannot help but reminisce about all those rich, snotty children's party. Mommy, get this. Daddy, buy me that. All those sickening demands. The brats of our generation have now grown up. They know no limits to their selfishness. They have no concept of what it means to go without. The stomach-turning sweetness of a spoiled generation. The girl sits in her own self-accepted humiliation while the world goes on with no consideration. The only moment of human interaction is the licking of the food off her face. The other goes on with her life as though nothing is wrong with the scene. This mockery of her situation shows the self-absorbed nature of the young. We only care for ourselves. The water and towels normally used to cleanse oneself are thrown her way and carelessly dropped into her own punishment. They have lost themselves within their self-absorbed nature. This is either the greatest troll description I think I've ever seen for something so stupid, or the literal inspiration and rant that someone had to make for this literal dumb video. If we go with the latter, that it's for real, if you want to say a generation just sucks, you can point out some facts instead of making an artist's representation that only you as a person can make out to be, because you're on that intellectual level where we'd look at this and say, this is really fucking stupid. I'll leave it at this. This is just one of those videos you're bound to find in a YouTube rabbit hole. Take care.